Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Planet Power Tarot. This is for the first 2 weeks of January. We're going to get a sense of the energy for the first half. And you might notice that I already have an oracle card out here, which indicates the 7th house. And of course, the 7th house says partners, and we know that that's our relationship, house of relationship, partnerships, contracts, committed agreements, things of that nature. So that means personal or professional, but we're going to find out what that means for you. Now, we know that this is being lit up because January 11th, the new moon in Capricorn, is shining a light on your committed partnerships. And it's asking you to begin your search again for lasting and fulfilling love. Now, Mars is direct with Mercury, and Venus, the god of love, is joining this area, this zone of your chart, your 7th house. So they are all encouraging you to open up your mind and your heart. So let's see what else we can find out with our tarot here. All right, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and, ooh, yes, the 9 of Wands. I say, ooh, yeah, because I always think of this as putting up some new structures, some new boundaries, and we'll talk about this in a minute. But I like to see that card, actually. Okay, so we have Temperance, your guardian angel. We have the Lovers. And we have the 2 of Cups. You know, I can't tell you how much I'm really loving these cards right next to the 7th house, which is what? Partnerships, relationships. And I just got done opening by saying that you are being encouraged not only by this new moon illuminating this house, but Mars and Mercury, which happen to be direct now, along with Venus. But here's the best part. This new moon is squaring our nodes of destiny. And what does that mean? Well, it means that the nodes are residing right now, the North Node in Aries, which is all about I am, a solo independent pursuit, and the South Node in Libra, which is all about the house of relationships. And really, we're all going to be challenged on a very deep level here with these nodes being activated, because they represent, the nodes, by the way, represent themes of destiny, purpose, evolution. And the North Node also has Chiron, which is the healer, the great healer of relationships in Aries. So this is going to be a very, very important year for us all in relationships. And soul level changes are going to be permanent. So I know that many of you are ending some relationships, and some of you will have the heart to begin again, because that is what I'm showing here for you, Cancer. Now, the 5 of Pentacles indicates a lack. It indicates a struggle, and it indicates feeling alienated. And for some of you, you're coming off of a less than perfect connection, whatever that might be, partnership, relationship, personal, professional. And when I say less than perfect, I mean that someone felt pushed out. Someone felt that they weren't receiving what they were putting out there. And that's really what this whole transit is about. And I love that all of the planets came together for you specifically in your 7th house of partnerships, because I just explained that that's really what the node's purposes are this year for us all. And it's going to illuminate maybe some toxic relationships, some unhealthy ones, and certainly some that are not equal, some that are out of balance. And the 5 of Pentacles always shows that someone is putting in more effort than the other one. And I'm telling you, if they're not matching your needs, those are the ones that you should let fall off. Those are the ones to detach from. Those are some that the South Node will take care of, right? Because again, these nodes are going to be activated, and we should allow these natural things to occur if we too haven't taken steps forward. Now, the Two of Wands is all about broadening your horizons, letting go of this and moving on to a new beginning. Two of Wands really is about holding the world in the palm of your hand and opening up your mind, body, spirit. This is very expansive energy, and I love it. Jupiter happens to be activated in Taurus along with Uranus, and all of these planets are going to help you put the pieces together here. Now, the Nine of Wands represents you learning from this experience, which is really the evolution that we talked about, right? Because that's what the node's purposes are, for us to move on, for us to align with our things and places and people that are more aligned to our soul's purpose, for us to evolve. And you're going to learn from this experience, and you're ready to put up new boundaries, and you're setting new limitations. I always say that a lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect. And givers have a tendency, Cancer, to give a little too much. And I'm spending a little bit more time here because you're a water sign, Cancer, and you're very passionate, and you're very compassionate and sympathetic, and you have a tendency sometimes to overgive. And while you do that freely without any expectations in return, a lot of times you have fallen into this Five of Pentacles energy where you felt less than, where you felt taken advantage of, where you felt that things were not equal because you just didn't have any more to give. You kind of depleted yourself. So now you're setting new limits, which is great because takers don't have limits. You're setting new boundaries. Perfect. And that's going to invite in this new beautiful relationship ready to unfold for you. I love it. But let's talk about Temperance because these are so self-explanatory. Now, Temperance, I always say, is your guardian angel, and she comes to remind you that you are loved, you are protected, but her other message is to get back in balance. And when she is asking you to get back in balance, she wants you to regain that strength and that faith and that love for yourself, right? So that you can operate more on that whole level and be ready to open up your mind, heart, and soul to these new connections coming in. So when she shows up, it's just a reminder of being protected on some level. Now, the Lovers coming in, and I think I called this card the Lovers in my last read. It's the Two of Cups. And I always sometimes misread these because they're very similar energies. But I do like the Two of Cups energy because it really does show more of an equal balanced relationship. You see the cups are sitting opposite each other. There's this beautiful energy coming, connecting the two together. They're both standing, looking at each other. So there's some, balance here. There's some harmony. There's some equal existence. So I love, love, love this for you. And of course, this can be romantic. It can be personal. It can be professional, but it's going to be a close relationship for you. And you are ready to open up to it. It is going to be opposite of that Five of Pentacles, Cancer. And guess what? The Lover's card speaks for itself. This probably is a romantic connection for some of you. And Venus being in the sign of Capricorn as well in your 7th house, the goddess of love, is really encouraging to look for someone different, to say yes to new people. Go out, join a club, something you're passionate about, start reading books that you're passionate about, join book clubs, find an area in your life, something you're passionate about, start engaging that again and getting out and meeting people who have that same passion. And you're going to find the right person who's more aligned to your spirit, more aligned to your soul's purpose. Love this for you. We're going to get one more card here before we close out this reading. A message from our stars. And it says, trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Well, I'd say so. This is a hard house to handle because it's an emotional one. But Cancer, you're going to be so much better, and you're almost on the other side of this energy here. So wishing you luck. I'm also wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care now.